Hey YouTube! So I just created my very first video. It's on this look. Yes, honey, catch that wing, catch that wing. And I was really nervous. I don't know, you'll probably be able to tell throughout the video. But I am super excited. The first video is always the biggest part of the process. I finally gained enough confidence to be even here. Um, I'm deep conditioning my hair right now. I'm in Houston for my friends and new subbies that don't know. Right now, we are in the midst of Hurricane Harvey, and I decided to take all of the negative energy I could have and put it into positive energy and go ahead and start this YouTube journey and do what I've been talking about instead of just talking about it, actually going and doing it. So, I know there's a lot of talking for it to be my very first video. So, if you like this look, I know it's a lot. Keep on watching. Go ahead and continue.
First things first, you always turn on your music. And then you moisturize. Even if you have oily skin, you need to moisturize. I use the Nivea skin cream. Then I use this Shea Moisture Problem Skin Toner just to make my face absorb pretty much a lot of oil and make it tacky when I don't have my milk of magnesia or I'm trying to go fast. Then we're moving on to brows. I always use I kind of switch it up a lot, but I prefer pencils. And you get that spoolie and you blend it and buff out that front of your brow so you don't have those big blocks. And you already know LA Girl Pro Concealer is what I'm going to clean up my under eyebrows with just so they are crisp and sharp. And we moved on to the other eye, trying to get them to be twins, but I'm sure they're going to be sisters. You know, it's always that one brow that don't cooperate. But we're going to do the best we can. That's all we can do. Alrighty, now it's time to blend out that concealer all over my lid because we are going to prep for our shadows. And then after I get done using the same LA Girl concealer, I'm going to go right in with this Black Opal Translucent Setting Spray. Ooh, if I could talk, in medium 400. And we're just going to get that everything and everywhere so that everything can come out real smooth and transition really well. And one of the palettes I'm gonna be using today is the Wet and Wild Color Recon. Oh my goodness. And one of my favorites, Juvia's Place. This is the Nubian palette. If you want this palette, just pretty much look up any other YouTuber makeup tutorial. You know, I'm not that popping yet, but it's a code somewhere for you to get a discount on at least 3 of the palettes for a very good price. And I actually got this brush at a really good deal. I think they were $20. It came with 2 brushes. I think it's $2.33 and $2.43. I put it in the description bar. But if you can get to MAC, you might want to snatch that right on up. And we're going into our crease with that nice fall burgundy brick red kind of color. And we just gonna blend it all out. Get it in there real, real good. Get that color pay off all in that crease. Yes, honey. Now I'm going in to deepen my crease with a brown from the palette. I'll put which one in the description bar. I'm not sure. But I'm just staying kind of close to the outer V and deepening my crease. Blending everything to I'm going in with the darkest color in the Wet n Wild palette, and I'm going to go right into the farther outer V color and get that smoky kind of end going. Get that blended all out on both sides. Trying to get that definition going on. Now I'm using my trusty LA Girl Pro Concealer to give it somewhat of a cut crease, but just really to make this gold right here really pop out of that masquerade palette. You want that gold to be everything, honey. This is what's gonna make your eye showstopper. And please, the pigment on this palette is really popping. You don't have to use a lot at all. But I'm just a glitter girl. So we are going all the way in with the glitter. I'm defining. I'm going back in with the darkest color in the Nubian palette. And I'm cutting that crease. You want to get it in there as good as possible and make sure you blend this out. When you're using dark colors, especially my lovely melanated women, we don't want to look like raccoons. So we need to blend, blend, and blend some more. Or that's exactly what's going to happen. And that's what it looks like when it's all blended out. And this is when you do your check. You feel yourself a little bit. And you do some more blending. And now I'm lining my waterline with a dupe will be Blackest Black, but any black eyeliner is fine. Just to open up those eyes for the fall. This is Soft Ochre, and I'm going to put this on my waterline. And I'm going to give you this sunset pop. And I'm going to put that pretty blue in that masquerade palette. Blue, kind of sky blue, turquoise kind of color right up under the eye. And now we are going to get to the good part where we go ahead and make our face a smooth canvas and all one complexion. A lot of people get that confused when they're applying foundation. A lot of times we try to use foundation as a cover up, which is what it's not for. Foundation is to pretty much everyone has pigmentation, whether it's sunburn, if you have any type of textured skin, really, like mine, as you can see, you really need to focus on getting your face and your neck and everything around that is to make your face one color. Concealer is what you get those smile lines with, or those stubborn blemishes and everything that won't go away. That's that concealer before and after the foundation that's supposed to do that. Putting on a pile of foundation is going to do nothing but make you look super duper cakey. Another trick I like to do to set my brows is go back in with that dark color that was in the palette, the Nubian palette, or any type of dark brown eyeshadow, and just to make sure your eyebrows don't get glossy by the end of the day and sweating right along with your nose, your lip, and then your brows look like they got lip gloss on them too. Go ahead, put you some little eyebrow shadow on now. I got this palette for a steal. Get you one, girl. I think that says $5.99 or $6.99. One of them. I've been working with this little LA color palette. Mix them colors together. Get your shade, honey. Makeup is always about your shade. We're not worried about anyone else's. We're worried about your shade, honey. You have to, if you gotta mix two setting powders, if you gotta mix two foundations, we're worried about you, honey. Get your neck, get your face, get everything, and contour for the gods, honey. Now we are going to get that wing. I mean, what's a fall look without a wing? Because we're not gonna do nothing but put on our leather boots, and we gonna highlight. Because what's a girl without a highlight? I don't care what happens. I'm still highlighting. In the fall, you must have a red lipstick. I don't care if it's Ruby Woo, Reggae Red, whoever you want, honey. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.